Je veux que tu saches.
Well, hello everybody. Bling. That means my email needs to be turned off. Ooh, Spectre 2. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We also had somebody else while the stream was still while the stream hadn't begun. Somebody else was had followed as well. I'm currently setting up some Cloud Function stuff, but welcome. How's everybody doing? Wybex, Kellogg, Dev, Hot Gear, and Voluptus, of whom I know most of the names, but it's easier to refer to them as to you guys as just usernames. Takes off a bit of load off my head. Let's see. So, let me begin by asking if all the audio stuff is cool, because I don't want to have to edit that in post. So as long as you can hear me well and the music, then we're all ready to go. Let's see. All's cool. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, let's review what we did last time. So, let me actually... Nah, this is fine. So, let's look through the commits that I've done. So, where we last left off was over here, 3 days ago, with the Cloud Firestore and some test UI to make sure that our app was running well. Let me start up the app so we see what we're dealing with. Yeah, furthermore, I've just made sure that I can build on iOS, added the app name, and added some launcher icons. I'll show you the icon, actually. Let's see. There we go. Can we see this somehow? Let's go to our assets icon. There we go. So this is the icon that we're going to use. It's inspired by like a bat signal thing, right? Yeah, I think it's pretty nice. Designed it myself, but the thought came, like the idea came from somebody else. Now, if I caught it correctly, heyo, thank you for the tweet, Nash. Appreciate it. Cool. So, what have we done last time? Last time we created our, sorry for the shaking, we created our database, and now we have some users in our DB with some fields that are not really used at the moment, as you can see. And then we have our test user, which is another user, but whatever, that has my credentials in it. And this one, this with the random idea, was auto-generated. And then we have the groups. And these are just 3 test groups. The groups you can see over here in the app, running with the idea, the name, and the random picture next to it. So let's see. Yeah, that's everything I have done in the meantime while there was no stream. And today I wanted to do a few things. First of all, I wanted to do some UI for the front end, right? So first, I think it's appropriate to... I'm thinking about doing Cloud Functions first, but I kind of want to get started on the UI first. Because last time we did models, then now we'll do UI, and then we'll clean up like the models later on and make it a bit more managed. So let's start with UI then. I have a few things written down that we need to get through for the UI because I want to make it look all nice. And the login stuff, like the account creation and the group login and stuff, that will come later on. It's just like the main page that we're gonna care about right now. And again, if you're watching this live on Twitch, ask any questions that you want, leave comments, and give your suggestions. That would also be very nice. If I make a mistake or something is not done properly to your view, then by all means leave it in the chat. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can always leave comments, and I mostly answer them as far as my phone receives the notifications, because I've been getting a bit of trouble with that. But always ask your questions. Now, I do find it very appropriate that the guy who answered the last question in the chat, that username, just... That is... Well, one thing about that is, about that question, about... Oops. Well, thank you for that. I was not gonna say... Oh well. Thank you for that, Deb. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's build some UI. First, we want to get to our VS Code. Also, let me know if my mic is working properly, since I'm not sure. Like, I've kind of tilted it and stuff, so if it's okay, it's okay. I've done some tests, but you never know. So let's see. Where we last left off is we have a way to create some new users and to creating a new group. But what we're going to focus on right now is mainly just getting the getting UI to look decent enough. So that would mean that we first need to fill our database with some more data to work with. So we have our test group. Now we have these two random groups. So let's say you have a company, or what's the name for this company gonna be? This is gonna be Fruit Veginators. Cool. Fruit Veginators. And then this is the picture of a dog. So let's make this dog lovers for 20. Cool. So let's change this to a picture of a... Oh, sorry for that. Misclicked. You know I'm a professional, right? Fruit. Wow! Just like one big fucking strawberry. Let's go. So let's copy that link and put that in our... There we go. So, hey, that live updated. Forgot about that. That's cool. Okay, so we have dog lovers. So what we can do now is get some users in there, which would mean that let's see, let's have our test user. So this group will be test group. That's fine. I'm in the GenericTyping group. And does this test group have a name already? Yeah, that's cool. So let's copy this ID right here if I can. Can't seem to... Oh, there we go. So that is the fruit group. Okay, and let's create a new user. Click. There we go. That's really convenient. Okay, so this is Bobby. P person. There we go. This guy does use Slack. So let's get that on true. And let's see. So this is Alice Kerman. And let's put Bobby into the fruit group. So that's groups slash. There we go. Now that should update automatically. Oh, but the group's not described here. It's no problem. And then Alice goes into the dog lovers group. So that is this right here. And then go to the users and put Alice in that group. There we go. So let's get one more in that test group. Birds. Birdhead. There we go. And now this all gets updated. Cool. And this one is in a test group as well. I want to have another one. It's going to be in this group. I think that's the dog lovers. And this is going to be a Borgensen. Oh, with like a double S. Borgensons. Nice. Okay, and this uses does use Zoom. Does not use WhatsApp. This is one of those people that is concerned about privacy and Facebook. Okay, so do we have kind of like a unique setup here? Let's put this on true, and this on is already true, and cool. Yeah. Oh, sorry for the shaking. That's what happens when I switch desktops. Okay, so now we have a bunch of users here, and they're all member of a different group, at least some of them. So let's kind of get this indexed. So what I could do for this, let's get rid of this little bit of UI. See, this is the on create. This is actually kind of useful, so let's keep that. Ooh, this is a good song. So let's remove this widget and whoops, get rid of the users stuff, and so yep, let's remove that bit of padding. Let's create a new group, so save that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, cool. Now there's only groups, so let's remove that group text as well, because I want to, before I do any funny stuff with cloud functions and stuff, I need to find better terminology for everything that I mean. But so because let's see, we got those right. So the thing that I'm thinking about is those members are currently not correct, right? But we want to automate the fact that that group will have the correct members in it by doing a cloud function. But for now, I'll just do it manually, add those members, and then we'll see later on what we're gonna do with automating it with a cloud function. So let's see what users are in. Let's see, IBZQ. So that is, you are in. Wait, I can easily automate this, can't I? Where am I getting this? Let's see. Let's get back to the code for a second. So now we're getting these users. These should be the users. Am I correct? Yeah, but yeah, we're getting correct field. Let's just print IDs. Why not? Let's just make it work. There we go. So for each of these, we're gonna add them to the group. That would still be faster. Like doing it in here right now would be faster than actually doing it manually, writing stuff up manually in the database. I'm really sweaty. Sorry about that, but it's. Let me look up what temp it is right now. 24 degrees Celsius. That's 75 Fahrenheit. Yeah, yeah, I'm sweating. My head up. So we want an on. Let's see, what does this return? The scaffold is in here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We have a column, but this column, map a card. Oh, for all the things, and then we have a column here. This is all inside of a card. Where does the card start? Right here. So let's put this in an inkwell, just to get it done. Or actually, we have a column here, so we can make a raised button. add to group. And that's going to be the child, and that's going to be a text. And the onPressed is going to be a function that will take the current, oh, that's called current group, but that should actually be current user. Takes current user and get its group reference, and then there we go. This is a snapshot, right? There we go. And then we want to call snapshot dot data dot set. How do I do that again? Reference. Oh, we can do it on the reference. Ah, okay. So set data, and then we want the members field to be members is going to be the current user dot group reference dot get. We need to clean this up a bit. Go. One second, people. I'm managing my stuff. Expected to find a whole bunch of. Okay, can we format this first? Oh, we need to lose this. There we go. Yeah. Okay, format. Await current members. Final. Wow, I'm not doing well. It's probably the heat. I'm blaming it on the heat. It's going to be a list of what's that going to be? Document reference is await, and we want to await the current users group reference dot get. Let's see. This is a document snapshot, and of this data, let me just place that correctly, and then from this data we want members. Now this will probably be null. If that's the case, empty list. And then this will be current members dot add, or actually cascade that. This to await, and then we add a document reference, which is this guy's current users dot group reference. This should work. Is there also a thing? Oh, update data updates the fields. Set data will probably override, won't it? Let's see what happens. Let's just look at what's available. Let's see, we have set data, update, delete. Let's do update. That seems more appropriate. Oh my god, I'm burpy. Ugh, not enough Coke. Update data. Yep, thought so. Set data would probably delete everything that's not there. So this should work. And reload. Okay. Now the important stuff is keeping this in mind. That's a group. Hey. List of dynamic is not right. So let's see. List group members. What does this return? Oh, right. A final group snap equals this malarkey, and then group snap data members is not null. Is not null. Then it's the list dot cast from group snap dot data members. Or else empty list. So what this means right here is all of these documents are dynamic, because that's how Cloud Firestore delivers them to us within the Flutter plugin. So we need to cast that into a document reference, and you can do that with list.cast from. So, yep, no comments. Cool. Making sure I'm not incorrect. So this should be up then. Got another error. Cannot add to a fixed length list. Let's do this operation beforehand then. Current user dot add. Oh, I mean current members. But add this. This then? Oops. There we go. I guess. Let's see if that works. Nope. Cannot add to a fixed length list. So we need a list from. New members is list.from group current members. Oh, final. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm so used to writing final everywhere. No, wait, that doesn't matter. Does it? Let's just try to do this. Current members, new members is that. So that's a list of document reference as well. I don't know how this would do or make a difference, but it does. New members. You know something about Firebase? Exactly what Dev Angel said. Just ask it. You'll find out soon enough if. Yay! It worked. Okay, cool. Add to group. Add to group. Add to group. Add to group. There we go. Now all our groups have the appropriate people in them. Well, except for this one. This one's double. Oh. User/test group. Did I do something wrong? Oh, I added the groups in them. Okay. Oops. My bad. I needed to add a reference of themselves. So that would be current user. List that from current members. Add current user dot reference. Now everything is nice and empty. Cool. Add. Does it register my click? No. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, now our groups are properly filled in. Show the database. Yeah, sure. I keep forgetting that I'm not the only one looking at what I'm looking at. So there we go. The members are now filled in correctly after pressing the button. So let me just show you that. Click. There we go. Now it's there. Now it's double, but whatever. You get the point. Okay, cool. So now the members are correct, and now we can start working on some very pretty UI. Sorry again for not showing the DB. I have a bit of trouble. Okay, so let's see. Now all this stuff can go out. Basically, we don't need this entire list view anymore, because this is all done. Ooh, semicircles. Okay, so let's get rid of that list view. And this doesn't have a body. It has a head, but no body. So let's make a, so we have pages. Inside that we're gonna have bodies. And these bodies are gonna set the floor. So let's see. Basically all this will do is return the home body. This is such a stupid joke. Oh, I can even put I can even marginally put let in front of it, but this is a TypeScript. Oh, this is so bad. Body.set floor. Oof. Oh, I could even be like, okay, body.set and then like floor this as in math.floor. Okay, I'll stop it. This is gonna be the home body. Oh, that is so stupid. So stupid. Let's see, this is gonna be a this home body. Will this be stateful itself? Yeah, definitely. Home body. I have a simple web app, and let's see, what's that? Lil Revo asks, I have a simple web app and I'm using Firebase for a user database with email auth. Can I get more info? Can I give more info to users like age, weight, etc.? I'm a beginner. Sorry for the question. Don't be sorry. It's a perfectly fine question. So there are two places where you can do that. There's something called. Let me just look into that real quick. So there are two places where you can do it. You can do it with a database like I'm using. So what you could do is have the users collection. Have all the actual info or data about your users, and then let these document IDs be the auth IDs of your users, right? So every user in your Firebase auth has an ID. Make that, make a new document in your database. Hey, my whole TK, thanks. Make every document in the database part, make every user document have the same ID as the Firebase authentication ID, so you can easily find a document for every user. That way you can also easily set up security rules that make sure that only users can edit their own documents within the app. There's another place where you can do it called user properties. Here you can set a whole bunch of stuff and use like direct your code based on like the user properties. So yeah, you can put in stuff like iColor and favorite sport. That's what you would do here. But you could also do it in a database. It's just what you want. Just learn about both and look what's right for you. So let's go back to our database. Let's build the home body. There we go. I just spilled a whole bunch of Coke in my hand. Well, I'm kind of a doofus. Refreshing. Okay. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Thanks a lot. No problem. So, let's see. We have a bunch of users in our group. Now, there is a group set in our app. We're part of a group, right? So what we want is only the members of that group. So let's just really quickly make sure that this all will build in the first place. Home body, that's import on my own package. What the hell was my app called again? PulseMe. Views, pages, bodies, home. There we go. So, Coke is awesome. Sure is. Cheers to that. So, let's see. We have our home body, and let's just make this, because what we basically want is to have a stream builder here. Stream builder. a stream builder here. We can get rid of this. And this will get all the members of our group. And then, so let's hard code this for now. So the stream is going to be firebase.instance.collection, and that's going to be group.collection name. I'm going to do the imports in a minute. Dot snapshots, but we want to put a where here, where that we're going to do something there, and then whatever. So import that. Why is it loading? Hello? Ah! Nothing's working. Reload that. We're professional here at GenericTyping. Okay. Wait for a Dart instance to load. There is nothing called Firebase. It's called Firestore. I still can't do my autocorrect and IntelliSense. Why no? Very bad. I have to import myself. I know, like. There we go. Can I import this? Oh, it's not broke. Very cool. So this where requires one argument. Where. Yeah. Okay. So that's how this works. Snapshots, by the way. Because this will. So what do we need to look for? Because we have this user, and that user has a group, so we want to save that group somewhere, and we want to just get that only that group. So okay, so let's for now get the test group from earlier. How many users does that test group have? 2. Good enough. So test group, and get the snapshots for those. And this builder will take in the context and the async or the snapshot. Now the thing is, this is temporary. So I want every. This will be a no. I want the members of this group. I want all the members for this group. So what I could do is iterate over all the users and get that's way easier at the moment. But where group let's see group final document reference group doc ref equals firestore.instance.group. No, that doesn't make any sense. Collection group.collection name dot document. What document do we want? We want it for test group. Where group is equal to it's equal to the group doc ref that we put up there, and we want the snapshots for those. So now we're going to get all the users where the group is equal to this group, which means that this will now contain a dynamic, which we don't want. We want to map that, and this is going to be the user from query snapshot. There we go. So this is, does this know now that we're going to return a, this is going to be a list of user. So this will now tell us that we have a list of user. That's cool. And let's just return snapshot dot has data loading, or that could be a text widget. It says loading. Just make sure that our query works. Or else we'll have a text that says the snapshot dot data and then the first element and give us the first name, just to check if everything is working. Okay, let's run our app. Wow, chat is dormant. Speak up, people. Now, in contrast to last time, I'm actually gonna take a break because I feel it really, I don't know, it just makes me kind of more attentive. It's a bit nicer. That's what I like about Android building Flutter apps. It's just like, here's some errors, and then nothing happens for like a full minute, and you're like, oh god, this is still doing something, and then it's like, build! We have a bunch of errors. Wow, that sure is a collection. Stream builder, the method was called a null. Really now? Now, why is that? So this was done in the build. I think you could do the social stuff and it'd be like this.social. Yeah, that is a good. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I said that in the last stream, like, oh, this is okay for now, but like not for in the future. So I'll change that in a minute. That's a good change. I hadn't thought about how I was actually gonna do that, but that's nice. Or swap out the true with fields relating to the social provided to. Right. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks. So 1898. Right, in the stream thing. There's used to go quite well for every return. Oh, do we have no data? Is that the thing? String, let's see what this tells us. Nope. Same problem. Length was called on null. This data is null. Oh. Now why is that? Because we get our... Oh, if... Ah, right. Oh, wait. So there are no... Huh. You switch the ternary up. Oops. You're completely correct. That's why it says loading. See? Live streaming is fun and useful for making sure you don't make stupid mistakes. Yeah. I know. Arkanoid and Dev, thank you for that. Oh. There we go. 2 documents. Cool. So let's quickly make a column, and the children will be the snapshot.data.map. To list. Your dot first. Your dot last name. Cool. Go. Bird head. Nice. Okay, so we got those people in there. Let's have a look for our own. Okay, so we have all these user objects that come from the thing. So let's go to our users and make sure that our data is live still, because I know what that test user is. So let's make this into J. There we go. Cool. Okay, so that data is still very much live. So now we need to have a user view to see what services they use. But first I'm going to do the database changes that were proposed. So let's get rid of these fields, and that means that I'm first going to close my app real quick. So let's see, we have Slack, WhatsApp, and Zoom. Cool. So I'm going to delete these and add an object, services, and that's going to be a slack, and that will be fucking brain fart boolean. There we go. Add boolean WhatsApp and add a boolean. Is that gonna be Zoom? And then we can always add other stuff later. Okay, so let's just get my own document. That only means that we need to do documents test user. Because that will be a single document. We don't need this map. Wait, why is this complaining now still? Query snapshot? Oh, because this will be a document snapshot. Cool. So that means that we get document user.from snapshot document. Why is this complaining? Return type is not list. I know. Change this over. List data.map is not defined. Well, you know. Oh, you know what? Let's fixed. Okay, cool. So let's make this into a snapshot. Now this is not an async map anymore, I believe. This is just a regular map. There we go. And now we want this to be changed. There we go. Keep forgetting that. So now we want our test user to get picked up correctly. So these fields are going to go out, and let's make a class for this. A class of the services, right? Yeah, that's nice. Or just a JSON object, really. That would be fine. Or a map with the option. Ah, just a map. Okay, so that's gonna be services. This goes out the window. Services is map dot what's that of, and then we can cast from. We want that. So this is always gonna be does this take in KV, K2, V2. Okay, so this is gonna be from into adapt source to be, yeah, okay, so this is gonna go from string dynamic to string boolean or bool. Now this doesn't exist yet, this services thing, so let's make that final map string boolean bool services. Required this dot services. And then we're already done almost. There we go. Okay, so now it should pick up our stuff correctly. So let's go user.services.toString. Oh, we don't need to call toString right here. Let's run our app. Whoops. And while we do that, go back to Firebase and make sure those other users have the correct field as well. So, let's see, only uses Zoom. So that's going to be an object. You only use Zoom. That's going to be true. Now, for each was called on null in the closure object, no such method, cast map. This was called in the build. Let's see, pages bodies on 27. This is called on null. Huh. Let's have a look at that code. This was called on null. That is really interesting. Where's the for each? Oh, the for each is inside the map. The map stuff. Okay. Then let's just return a user and see what happens. This is a user. There we go. Let's try this. Still says it's loading. That is weird. Why is that? Changes the test. Why is the snapshot not receiving data? Am I at my limits of Firebase quota? What's going on? From snapshot services. This is all correct. I think so, at least. To map. Column. Some children. What if we just completely neglect the fact if it has data or not? Let's see where it crashes then. Doesn't have any data, and then we're calling services on null. Yeah, makes sense. Well then, what the hell? Why do we keep loading? Collection user documents is test user, which is correct with our database. We want the snapshot and we map every snapshot. Let's not map every snapshot and see what happens. So we'll get a document reference now. Sorry, snapshot. That's why we're doing this in the first place. And change this into a proper function. Return that, go. Okay. If snapshot.hasData is false, return text loading. Okay, go. There we go. What the hell was up with the other thing? No clue. Oh well, doesn't matter. So now we have the test user, and we can. Okay, so let's work on the other fields. Only uses WhatsApp. Cool. Leon. Oh wait. Services. WhatsApp is true. And your, let's see, let's make your status 2. Let's make your status 3. See what happens. Make this one 0. So we have services Zoom to, service WhatsApp to, services everything. Cool. So that's a object. Oops. WhatsApp. What other one we have? Slack. all of these were true, and then this one false, true, false, only uses WhatsApp. Cool. Hey guys, what's up, Norbert? Only uses WhatsApp. So, object WhatsApp, and this is going to be a boolean true. Okay, now we're going to get all the users. So we're going to map this. Gonna get we're gonna get a list of users, and that means that this needs to be these snapshots need to be, can we yeah, okay, so this will return a, oh wait, I already wrote this user dot from query snapshot, right? Argument list user cannot be assigned. Ah, a sync map. So this gets us a list of users again. Let's just get all users and see what's up. So do this, then we get a column, and we want a list of, let's do text. Or a list of widgets rather. This is going to be the column children for a user in snapshot.data column children add a new text widget that says the user dot first name, the user's last name, and the user's bottom tab, and the user's services. And then let's put in the column children. This is all just temporary. Is this loading forever? Do I have a... Okay, let me try something. Final user is... You is... Anybody have any idea? This just says it's loading forever. So, let me try something. I think there's a mistake in my logic. Or like an error. Because let's just only get my document again, test user, which means that this will return just a document reference. We're not gonna map this. Snapshot.data will contain a user. Let's make sure that our from snapshot method works. Wait, we can just pass in the snapshot, can't we? Okay. There we go. This is a document snapshot. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I made a mistake in my list stuff. Is that the nail in the coffin? Shouldn't be. It should give me errors properly. But it didn't. Funny enough. Let's try this. User dot debug print that user dot first name. This is just debugging, guys. just so you know what we're doing. There we go. There's the error message that it wasn't showing us in our stream builder. Now let's specifically get reference was called on null. Oh, if we, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So this wasn't the error. Oh, but then it gave us the error. There we go. This is what we want. Internal linked hash map is not a subtype of string dynamic. So it's a dynamic then? I guess. Could be. Column children is no, but that's probably not the problem. Nope. It isn't. But like we were doing the this wrong, the cast. So I hope this fixes it. Yes. Okay. There we go. That fixed it. It's dynamic and not string dynamic, which I find kind of weird, but oh well. You do what you have to do. Okay, so now we can put all this back and make sure that our column children are displaying properly, which means we need to do a few steps back. Make this like that and go. There we go. Whoa. What the hell is happening? Wait, did I... Eh? What am I... For the user in the data, this gets a list of users. Okay. Let's not put that tab there then. Do it like this. There we go. Okay. What the hell was that? Cool. So now we got the proper zoomy stuff. So we get these user objects and we basically want to display those. We want to display all those users but map them, right? So we want to add something to our view, which is going to be the user view, right? Because MVC, we have the models which only contain the data and the views which display that data of the model that belongs to it. Oh, nice. So let's quickly write that. I'll take a break and then be back in no time. So for every blah, this is unnecessary since we now know that we're doing fine. If it has an error, loading error. If it has error. Now, if it doesn't, then let's do it like this. We want to get all the snapshot data and map all those. Every user will have to have a user view. So that's going to be a home view. Is that the correct pattern to use? Yeah. User home view. The other thing would be user view, but then it would get confusing because you also have like a focused view for that user. So I think I'll call it user home view. That would be fine probably. And if not, refactor the shit out of it. This is gonna get the user. And that's it. So let's define this. Import that material, baby. And make a stateful widget that will contain, what's that gonna be? Their home view. Or what's it rather? A user block view, or like a user view component, user view, user profile view. User summary view. I think that's best. Yeah, let's do that. This is gonna take in a user. and this will be the summary view, and we need to change this to be the summary view, and we need to import that. Hopefully it does it on its own. Yep. So there we go. Now this is complaining. Why is that? This needs to be a list. Okay. So this takes in a user. Let's just make a text with the widget.user.firstname. That'll be a child. There we go. That works. Cool. So this is going to display every user in a really nice way. Let me just to make sure that we don't forget this later, add a profile or picture URL, which is snapshot.data.picture URL. It's going to be underscore. Picture URL is going to be string. Picture URL. And that is required for this. Now this isn't found yet, but let's make all these pictures like stub profile picture. What? No, this is not what I want. People. There we go. Actually, profile picture. Good enough. Let's use this and put that on. Who should we put that on? This is Bork. There we go. That's his picture. Now this is gonna be Alice. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so this guy is gonna be Bobby. And then we have one more left. And you're gonna be you. Picture URL. There we go. Cool, so now everybody has a picture. Oh, I don't. Let's add my picture there. Meyer. Get my picture from Git. There we go. And then let's actually display that right away. So go to our user summary view, and let's make this a list tile. Can we display that without having a... let's remove that container. Leading, or loading. Leading. This is going to be a circle avatar. And its child is going to be the image.network. And the source is going to be the widget.user. User picture URL. There we go. And the title. There we go. Title is going to be a text with the widget.user.firstname plus space plus the widget.user.last name, and the subtitle is going to be status or services. Let's make it the services to string. Why not? Okay, and go. Yay! That is working, kinda, sorta. I want to finish this little part, then I'm gonna take a break. Maybe you show editor window for us. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting that what window I'm on. It's really stupid. Complain to me all you want in the comments on the chat, because I need to know when this happens so I can work on it. So WhatsApp, Slack, Zoom, okay, cool. Now, I want this shape to be, let's see, background. Ooh, let's make this the background image. This needs a network image. Let's see if this is better. There we go. That's cool. Look, it's people. Very nice. I like list styles, make everything look sweet really easily. Let's make this a list view, just for consistency. Because now, there we go. We can't scroll, but then we can add physics and this work? I have no clue. Okay, never mind. Let's just keep that stock. So this is going to be the main structure of our app. Yeah, so actually this is already done, except we want to only get the people who are in our group. There we go. Me and Bert. So that means that this homebody is actually done, most of it anyway. We just want this group doc reference to not be a final static thing. Let me actually move this over here. That's a bit better. Yeah, so the stream builder will get our data, and then it will convert that into a user list, and then all those users get converted to a user summary view. Huh. Okay, I could abstract this, so all this stream builder stuff is done in the user object. That'd be nice, probably. Let me add that. Let's see, build UI. Add stream builder for user in group to user class. There we go. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, gals. I'll be taking a break. I'll be right back, and don't go anywhere. And yeah, gonna have a drink or two. I'll be back in around 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. If this is on YouTube, skip right ahead. See you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. So, next thing we're gonna do is get the UI ready, like we've been doing for a bit now. So the first thing I want to do is get the icons for the services that we're using right now. So I'm gonna check IcoMoon. I've used IcoMoon before on the stream, and what it is a website where you can search a whole bunch of fonts for icons and then use those in whatever app you're working with. So let's see if we can find WhatsApp first of all. Let's get that. Let's get Slack. Let's use this one and use Zoom. So this probably, yeah, this is just gonna give us these. Actually, just need a Z. So is there? No, don't see one. Okay, letter Z, perhaps. No, okay. So, ooh, there are some. Ooh, these are some nice libraries. Let's see, we have brands. Zoom in here? Nope. Rip. Well, we'll just put a. Ooh, maybe a camera thing. So, go back. Just a regular camera will do for now. Cool. Let's use that. So our selection Still has our Reddit thing. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's download this. And then I'll import it into our VS Code. So let me unpack that. Now we want to use the TTF and put that in our assets. So we'll make a new folder called fonts and add icon to that and put that font over there. Cool. Okay, so Icomoon is in there. Let's go to our pop spec and add our font. Now this is going to be really simple. We're going to Icomoon, and this is going to be assets font Icomoon / ico.ttf. Is this the correct path? Do believe so. Cool. So then we can go to our the page where we were using the fonts, the icons, and define those icons. So let's see, do we want to do that in state? We could now. So final icon data, WhatsApp icon equals a new icon data, and the code point is going to be, now I've explained this before, but I'll show you again. If you download fonts from Icomoon, you can use these icons that you have by copying this code over here, and then in your VS Code put that icon over there. Now that code rather, I've selected the wrong one, so 0x like that. And then we need to define the font family, and that's going to be Icomoon. Now we can do the same for our Slack icon, and let me peek which one that is. It's going to be the video camera. It's going to be this, and the zoom icon. Oops, I made a mistake there. This is actually the zoom icon. This should be 900. Okay, so now we've got those icons, and let's just make sure that that works with a simple row, and then we'll let the children be just to make sure that this is functional. Make those children be, let's actually rename this into data. It's a bit better. And then if this user has got a field that says Slack in it, for example, or let's do it sequentially. So first let's check if WhatsApp is in there. Is not null. Then we'll put a new icon there with the WhatsApp icon data, and we'll make that colors.green. Else we'll just put a container there. So now we'll get all the users that use WhatsApp. Right, okay, so the Icomoon library hasn't loaded in yet. Maybe if we'll do a full restart. No. Okay, so we need to recompile that. Yeah, and in the meantime I'll write the one for the others. So if Slack is in here, actually we need to check if it's there and if it's not false. Oh, this is enough actually. And this will evaluate it true, because this will be a boolean. Cool. Okay. So if that's boolean, then we see if the first one worked. There we go. That's a WhatsApp icon. It's nice. So this will be the Slack icon data. this will be, I guess, gray. Let's make it blue-gray like the rest of our app. And let's do the same for our zoom. So that will be this. Now I'm actually gonna get all the users for now so that we see a bit more. Get all of them. There we go. That looks nice. Let's make that zoom icon blue. There we go. So now we see we can see everybody who uses WhatsApp, Slack, or Zoom. Wow, my voice just now. What's up? Hey boys. We're gonna make an app today. Yay! Okay. So we got that icon data working. Cool. Now let's make a nice thingy for each of those users. So first, let's get a bit of inspiration from Up Labs right now. See if the UI coding challenge has anything to offer us. So that's code this loader still. So let's just go to the main page. Ooh, I like this. The UI on the top. Let's see, more user stuff. Let's do it really simple. Don't see that much things here. Okay. So what I want to know is if I put a card here. So let's get rid of this list tile and make it a new card. If I put a, let's see, so that child is going to be sized box of, with 300 and a high 150. Let's see. Yeah, we can see that. You can see against the background, even with 0 elevation. Yeah, you can still see it, kinda, right? It's the background's gray, obviously. So that's cool. Then we are going to make a row within this. So let's put a row in here. Now, can I change the background from here? No. So actually, I want a stack. Let's make that. I'm thinking of how to structure our files, because there's a summary view. Let's make this components and put this in here and put the summary. So this is going to complain now. Components. There we go. So let's make a bunch of files. Their summary, it's not going to be. Let's first look at what we need. So we want a background without passing the. So that's the thing. We don't want background to go everywhere. Let's see. So first of all, let's make a stack, and let's have 2 children in there. So first of all, I want an image.network. So the source is going to be the user's profile or a picture URL, and the fit is going to be boxfit.cover. Let's see how that turns out. Right, so this is just a full size stuff. Okay. So let's put this in a constraint box. Now this width needs to be double dot, or actually what do I need to? Oh, both need to be infinite, right? Double dot infinity. Let's see how that turns out. Constraint box is going to complain. Yeah, constraints needs to be, yeah, okay. Let's see, that's going to be box constraints. Oh crap. Sorry about that. I actually found a plugin that oh, it's so stupid. Sorry about that, really. So there's actually a plugin called Advanced Scene Switcher that checks what window I'm on currently, so it will automatically switch, because I definitely need that, because, well, look at the shit that I'm fucking up. But hey, it's a learning experience. And it's my 6th stream, so, well, you would think that I got it down by now, but whatever. So let me quickly check something. Okay, cool. So the constraints on this are going to be empty for now. That will just some rendering box complaints, because this is not laid out. Okay. In height is going to be, I don't know, 150 or like 130, and the width is going to be as big as it can be. So let's make a max width on this, or just get, yeah, let's keep that height. So we're getting a rendering error. We're doing this layout. Okay, let's see what happens if I... Oh, it's just complaining. Okay, let's restart this. There we go, that's better. So performance on this is kind of bad, but I'm also streaming. That seems okay. Cool. So I put that double infinity width back again. There we go. So if we now put a max height in there of 130 as well, then we're gonna get the correct covers. There we go. That's cool. So yeah. Well, this will actually be, let's see, that's a minimal height, a maximal. Let's just put a max in there, or nothing at all, really. Let's make it as big as it needs to be. So what I could use is I could use padding for that. Let's go with that, because that stack doesn't enforce a height necessarily. So let's put a row in here. And that's gonna, let's see, let's make that row. Put a bunch of children in there. Let's see. Hey Caesar. Why not native development? In my opinion, Flutter, React Native lose this fight to native. Some hard stuff like correcting. I think you mean threading. Is that threading with a T? Hard stuff like correct threading and UI/UX is impossible to implement. Also, a lot of missing native platform components. Now, there are a lot of components. Like, there's enough here to make like fully, like full actual apps. And if there's like a widget that isn't a widget that you want to have. So, for example, what I'm doing right now, you just compose one yourself, right? So that's what everybody in the Flutter community does. I mean, I'm making my own widget since a card with a status for this app is not here yet. So I'm making it myself. And that's kind of what you do in the Flutter world, is you compose your own widgets to make exactly what you want. And you can do, like, this is really easy stuff as far as like laying out goes, but you can do like pixel perfect UI if you want to. And as far as native development goes, yeah, UI, I mean, there are components that are in the native libraries that are not here, right? But a lot of it is here. So Cupertino and Material. And if it's missing, you can make it yourself. But the code itself runs natively. Like right now, there's a jig compiler involved, so I can do some debugging stuff. But normally, if you build release, it goes native. So it builds natively. So that way you get great performance as well. So let's get a max height on that, and now we get okay. That's cool. So let's make this constraint have the same minimum height as well, which actually means we can make this a sized box. Can we have a size box without? Let's do that. Size box, and then this height will be like that. So this should produce the same result. Yeah, there we go. So this row will have actually, you know what might be better? To have, let's just put a circular circle avatar in here. There we go. And give that the background image. So that's going to be the same background image. So we can actually let's do that. Final image provider profile image equals network image widget dot user dot picture. Why can't I use this? Only stack members can. Wait, I can only get widget from the build. I did not know that. We could do it. Could we do it in its state? Override its state. Super dot init state. Then can we now access widget? Oh, now we can. Okay. So so that's going to be image provider profile image, and there we go. So now we can get rid of this. And this background image, so this one is going to be, this image field is going to be the profile image. And now this one is going to be a profile image as well. Or just the, yeah, there we go. So let's see how that works. Image is not null. No! So we need to make a fading. Yeah, I'm Dimitri K. Definitely try out Flutter and see what you think of it. If you think it's not for you, then sure. But as it goes with a lot of things, good knock until you try. So let's make this a faded image, and the placeholder will be a image dot asset, or actually just an asset image, and that's going to be assets dot images dot placeholder slash profile placeholder dot png. So let's add that and make that. So assets, there we go, and make that profile placeholder .png. So let's look up a nice placeholder. So profile picture placeholder. Oh yeah, the Google one. Why not? So let's save that. Yep. As profile placeholder.png. In PulseMe, assets, images, placeholder, and put it right there. Okay, cool. And then get back to my VS Code so I don't forget. Okay, now it's not complaining. Cool. So that will be a fade in image, as well as this placeholder. It's gonna be this, and image is gonna be this, but this doesn't work. Can we call image on this? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. So why is this? Oh, this holder. Let's try this. There we go. That works. Cool. So this fade in image doesn't really work anymore since this just grabs image off of that. Does this have a placeholder? Widget that draws a box that one day will be added. Can we check the status on the profile image? Color image dot profile image dot load. Okay, no problem. So my idea for this was the following. Let's have this. Okay, so this fades in. This image should be we can put effects on this, right? So a regular image will allow us to have a blur effect. So Flutter image blur. Let me just quickly check how to do that. Container decoration image. That's what it does. So does this work? I'm not sure. Oh wait, we should put this whole thing in a decoration image, right? I think so. That will work. So let's put that in a decoration image. Parameter image is required. Element decoration can be assigned to widget. Because this returns a decoration image. But what is a decoration image? Wait, it doesn't inherit? What? 1 second, I have a friendly mosquito here. Just trying to... Ah! Got him! And I got that on camera as well. Murderer! Was gonna murder my blood, so... So, let's see. The visual chip also... But as I say, in my opinion, this is not for complex apps. This is based on my extensive experience of working out on native platform. I have to disagree. I haven't built a really big app, but you can manage Flutter apps just like any other regular apps in however you wanted to. As long as you manage your files well, then I don't see a problem. So let's see. Decoration image. Does this work? No. the argument type decoration. Then what the hell? Backed asset image. Ah, wait. Decoration image takes in a... Okay, so... Let's see, new container, and the decoration is an image. And this whole thing takes in a filter. Right. So... Why is he using a... Let's see, box decoration. I'm looking at like an online... Well, I'm looking at Stack Overflow, really. So he puts this inside an image filter and blurs that. So I guess a container. Or just a decorated box. And then there should be, this is the point where I'm like, hey, there should be a widget for that. And there probably is. So, whoops. Box decoration. And then this would take in the image, which would be a... So this takes in a decoration image, right? And that could be this stuff. So this doesn't exist because this actually, well, this is an image provider. So, and this is a widget. So that would mean that we had to put this stuff in there. Yeah. I'm just hacking away right now. Dot image. Okay. So that's a fade in. Takes a fit and stuff. Let's see. So the bin image is an asset image, decoration, blah blah blah. So, and the child of the decorated box will be a backdrop filter. Is that correct? No, the child of a... Oh, because I'm using a container, but I could... Yeah. So, this has a child. That will be a backdrop filter. Right. Cool. So, image filter will be... this malarkey. Find name. Is it import? Dark UI. There we go. So cool. Yeah. And then is that it? Let's just try this out. Nothing happens. Cool. Is it that hard what I'm trying to do? Could I, let's see, fade in image, blah blah, dot listen. Create element. Well, I don't know how to do this. This is hard. Well, at least I'm making it hard on myself. Okay, let's revert all this back and deal with that stuff later. This can all go back to what it was. There we go. I just want to filter this. Wait. Hey, Exdestris. Thanks for the follow. So basically, I want to blur this. That's all I want. Well, let's wait with that then. Or just look up one more thing. I could put this in a stack. Would that work? Just put a filter in here, like so what was that filter code again? Hey, another one. Another one. Okay, okay, so let's try to put in a backdrop filter over here. And let that filter be an image filter dot blur. Oh, we need to import again. Sigma X, Sigma Y. Does this work? Doesn't seem to. Nope. Does this take in... Oh, this takes in a child? Wait. Then... This is a stack. You have scheduled streaming times. For example, every Sunday afternoon. I try to do every day actually at 9 CEST, which is 12 PDT and 1900 UTC. So that's 7 PM UTC. That's what I try to do every day. But usually it's every 2 days I stream. Something like that. So this takes in a child. But does that mean the filter arguments must not be null? It's a backdrop. Yeah, but okay, so this... Does that mean I can put this in it and then it all works out? The end, happily ever after? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Full restart perhaps? Oh, that is not... Not what I want. Okay. So. Very hard, yes. Because does this backdrop filter put it on... Let's see. Let me look at it one more time. Filter, blur, backdrop filter. A filter to the existing painted content and then paint child. So that would mean that this would go on top because the elements are rendered from top to down. And then this is drawn. So I could put this in here. This should... Right, nothing happens. Sense. So then how do I do the blurring of the cool things? Does a column work? Basically, I want to put this into a box. Let's actually debug print profile image dot image just right away. Oh wait, this then Kim. I'm confused. Okay, you know what? Let's look if we can do Flutter image opacity. Oh, we can just pass opacity on that. So that would mean that this can. Okay, this will leave for now. This will go in opacity. Isn't there like just a blur thing? Style, blur, image filter, mask fit. What's this? It's a mask filter takes the shame being drawn and blurs it. Whatever. Let's just put an opacity in there. The opacity is gonna be 0.1. Yeah, that's way better. Good enough. I want it blurred, but too much work right now. Let's get on with what we were doing. Okay, so let's make let's say fade in image. Cool. So let's see. That's okay. This shape. Now we want to put this in a row and make that as big as it can get. So let's put that in an expand and see what happened. Expanded. That's it. Oh boy. Huh. Oh, but it's still as big. Wow. Okay. That doesn't work. So let's put in a, so let's, first of all, let's put this main axis size on the max. Let's make this main axis alignment center. And then the cross axis alignment as well. There we go. Wait, why is it still on top? Because we need to center this entire row. There we go. Okay. So now we can make a, make this, there we go. So let's make the minimal radius. I have no clue on what, is 10 big or small? Oh, that's big? Oh, because that's a radius of 10. No, that should be tiny. What's happening here? Blah. Okay. So, what the hell is happening? Fucking mosquitoes, man. Radius. There we go. That's what we want. 40. Bam. There we go. That's nice. So let's put that on the left. We could actually put that on the stack. Work. Let's align that on the left. Does a line work in here? I have no clue. Alignment, dot center left. Perhaps it does. Nope, because that's right, okay. Then let's make this into a, we could make this into another stack. Yeah, let's do that. So this doesn't make sense anymore. And now this will just put it on there, but it's centered, that's cool. So, ooh, hello mosquito. You want the light source. Wow, I actually got 2 mosquitoes over here. Well, good luck chilling. Yeah, we want that to be on the left. So let's align this to the left. To the left. Line. Oh, sorry, that's just align. This alignment is going to be alignment dot center left. Dot center left. And bam. There we go. Now we want a bit of padding on this. There we go. And let's make this a only on the left, and let's make that 15. There we go. That's nice. Now, let's see, could make this into a row. Let's see what it's doing now. Alignment on the left. This is a stack that is centered. Or actually, You know what? I think that will be fine using a list tile after all. So let's make this a list tile. Make this our leading. And let's see what happens. It's fine. Okay. Cool. So let's see how that looks. That's okay. So we have a list tile and a stack. Now if we're using a stack with a row, then this is unnecessary. Okay, cool. That's a bit of performance gained. Let me just pick out a new song like this one. Align, center left. Okay, that's all. Cool. Oops. Switch operating system to iOS. I didn't know that was possible. Now it looks like iOS. Oh boy. Oh my god, it's load. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. So let's load in Android. There we go. So we can get rid of this padding now. And put a bunch of text here. So first of all, I want to the following. So this aligns center left, but that doesn't matter anymore since we're not using a stack. So now we can get a bit more performance and readability out of that. So this list tile has a title. It's going to be a text, and that's going to be the widget user first name. Let's put that in here, and the first last name. The subtitle is going to be a row indicating whether they are online or not. That's cool. Let's make that a bit bigger. Huh. I want that even bigger though. Like a huge. Or just the first name. That would be better. Yeah. Cool. So that's cool. Let's make this black text. I like the blue. So that's all cool. And now in this row, we're going to define whether they are online. So the current status. So I think I'm gonna break this up into different widgets, right? I think this is the moment where it gets kind of unwieldy, but let's just finish this first. So the first thing is gonna be a circle avatar with a background color, and that's gonna be colors like green for now. The radius is gonna be like 7. Not sure. It's supposed to be very small. Wow, there is a huge insect flying around. Well, that won't be a problem. It's flying against my wall like constantly though, so kind of stupid if you ask me. Well, so that circle avatar, and then a text indicating whether they are .user. Let's see, what was that called? Status. There's status.away. So we want to we want a wait, how are we, is this, oh, to string and then dot sub string, and then let's what's that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, so that's gonna start at 11. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, that's cool. I think that is enough for now. Let's add a sized box to that. The width of 5, I guess. There we go. That looks cool. No questions? Cool. So now let's break this up into multiple parts. So they're like right in front of my face, and then she's like, oh, I'm gonna fly somewhere, so like you can't hit me because I'm a jerk like that. So this is gonna be the background. Well, actually, we don't need to reuse these parts, so let me make a bunch of builders for this. So extract that. Yeah, that's it basically. So we're gonna extract this. Extract widget. Can we move this over to a function? Nope. Okay. Background. Image. And this is gonna be the list tile. What's that gonna be? User info, I guess, because this is the entire list tile. Yeah. Okay, so we may just want to keep this like it is. Just this. This is gonna be status. Hey, what's up, Floptus? Ooh. G his shadow, or Gish shadow. What's up? Or GHI shadow? Not sure. Tell me how to pronounce it. I'm intrigued. So this is gonna be a status bar. I sure. So that's the status bar. Background image. Let's see, final int opacity. Opacity. So that opacity is gonna be opacity, and that is complaining. So this needs to be a double. What's up, Uber Chili? Thank you for the support, for the follow. So this needs to be what do we have? 0.1. Oops. So this is gonna be let's rename that actually. User summary status bar. There we go. Another one. Second one on stream. So that is user summary. What did I call that? Final user summary widget. Wait, this expects a. Oh, it takes in the widget? No, we just wanted to take in the user. let's just, you know what? Status component. And this is going to be user summary background image component. I like long string names. User, this dot user, this will pass user, and then this is the widget dot user. This textile is complaining. Is implicitly hidden by textile. What is that all about? Huh. I'm gonna replay that song again. I know. This takes in the image. That's fine. Yeah, this can take in a user. That's cool. Okay. Well, let's move these to their own file. So this is user summary status component, and import material and import user. Does it do that? Nope. Package. I always keep forgetting what the hell my package is called. User. So this is done. Now this needs to import that. And this needs to move as well. Use summary background image component. User summary background image component. These may be too long of file names, but yeah, I could put these in functions, but I don't know, maybe I'll use them later on, so this is fine for now. Let's see. This is complaining now. There we go. That is the background image. And this should give me the exact same UI. Cool. So performance is abysmal on this right now. What's that FPS? 11, 15. Getting better. It's just because I'm streaming, so it's having to do a whole bunch of work at once. So this asks a list tile, and this wants the user profile image. That's the image. That profile. Okay. Yeah, let's put this in a widget as well. User summary profile image. And now this wants a profile image, but I'm gonna give this a user instead. Final image provider profile image, that will be this stuff. So this will ask for a user, and that means that the profile image will be this. No, it doesn't like this. Initializers. Yeah, okay. Wait, can this be a const? Nope. Gotcha. Of course it can't. I can't do this. No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, but this needs to be final. And I can't initialize yet because this will break contract. Okay, let's just put a image provider in there like it asked us. So the only thing I need to change now is this back. Yeah. Cool. Now let's move summary profile image. Chat is still quite dormant. Let's see, import that. Okay, so now we have the profile image, a text with the first name, and some styling to that. And yeah. Now this textile is complaining. I have nothing available. SKY, the door is implicitly hidden by textile. Doesn't matter, because I've got UI imported. Oh, no, it doesn't complain. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's work on that status component, because I think I'm gonna change up my enum. Let's see, user status. Let's make this a class. Status of, or we could do string to string. Yeah. Can we overwrite? No, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, why can't I? Ah, there we go. Switch on that user status. So this takes in a user status. That will be a switch on that status. But I can't do that if it's not a proper function. Then don't give me the, if there are no options available, don't give me the thing. Case online. And now actually I want to copy all of these. So let's do it like this. Case user status dot, there we go. Default. Can we put a return statement in front of this? Nope. Turn online. Turn away. Return. Not disturb. Return. Offline. Cool. Return unknown status. Okay, there we go. So that's cool. Let's import that. Where are we? Here. So let's import user status. PulseMe /models/user status as user status. And now, oh, we don't need it here actually. Need it over, let's see, profile image, background, status component. There we go. User status dot to string. And that will be the user dot status. There we go. That's nice. Okay, and now we want this avatar to differ depending on the user. So final. This will be a let's build user status icon. This will return a color, and that will be a switch on the user.status. Default turn colors.green, and in any other case, so that will be the same one. These There we go. Turn yellow. Turn red. And return gray. Cool. Oh, we need to call that. Build you. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Look at that. Cool. Okay, so that's our current status, and now we can build some buttons. We could also include a last scene field. That might be cool. Not sure what to do next. So much to add. Okay. So can I add a border? 512. That is profile image. No, I just thought of a work image. Yeah, oh, that's fine. Okay, so let's look at this again. Cool. Okay. So let me just check something real quick and take a quick sip. What do you guys think we should add next? Give me some feedback. Give some talk from the other side. Okay. So let's see. Let's fix that app bar real quick. So that's in our home page. Elevation, let's put that on 0. There we go. So actually, let's skip the app bar altogether. What if we ignore that completely? There we go. So sorry, I had to react to that. Nobody has any suggestions for me. Okay. So let's make our own app bar actually. Yeah. So that will be let's start with a column. And we will begin with the home body. This will change not. What is going on here? Why is a column not? Okay, so I cannot put a column in here? Why is that? That really is the issue. Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, what is an app bar? Or size widget? That's just a stateful widget, so we could make our own. Leading, stuff like that. The title, yeah. By the way, let's give our scaffold this. Let's see what this does. Ooh, I like that. So now it's one thing. Right. So what I find weird is, let's see. Can we make this, let's see, can we put a size on this? Bottom, preferred size widget across the bottom of the app bar. Huh. Center title, let's do that always. Go. So, for opacity, brightness. So we can add a widget to the bottom. What if we put a sized box in there? That's not okay. Size bar, preferred size widget. What has a preferred size widget? Oh wait, we actually need to preferred size child. That's gonna be a container with a color. Just to check how this works. And then the preferred size will have a size. Then its height is gonna be 20, and its width is gonna be 300. So height's gonna be there. I have no clue to do with this. Aha! So here it is, and it's not red. So that is, huh. How about 400? So what can I do with this? Aha, okay, so it's an actual, so I can just put anything there. In which case, I could, if I, so this width can be like nothing. Yeah, doesn't complain. So it's purely about this. Oops. So I can put a card in here. No, apparently not. I'm just experimenting here. At some point. So that does work. Which means I can put my own information up here. That is nice. Let's do that. Okay, yeah. So, that is gonna be user, so what's the user that is logged in called? So you have the user summary. Logged in? I don't know. I have no clue how to call this. Okay, let's see. User. That's not a status. It's a oh, how would you call that? I'm at a complete loss here.
No one had a run like Rhymes. No one.
controls component. Or controls view. Yeah, let's do that. And that will be a stateful widget. The controls. So we'll just return a card for now. Can this actually, but if I put this in an expanded, will that work? No. I'm sorry about that. User me. Yeah, I have no clue. I think I've done okay what I've done now. So this is user controls. So this will now just, yeah. Okay. Which means you can put a size or like a constraint box in here. Constraint box. Constraints box constraints. Expand. For example, bottom overflow. Min height 10.0, min width 10.0. Just looking around what I can do. Okay. So if I make that 20, this box will get 4 times as big. That's okay. This background colors dot blue gray, and then shade like 700, for example. 800. Yes. Okay. And then we want the currently logged in user. So that's going to be in the child. So what happens if we put a column in here and put like a bunch of text widgets in this? Okay, this works. Cool. So that means that I can use the user's summary background image. Yeah. So just like before, make a stack, and the children will be the user's summary background image. Hello? Find it. No. Flutter, and this is PulseMe, so that's gonna be PulseMe, views, components, user summary. No. Because I can reuse that stuff, I'll need to refactor that though. There's summary. And then basically we want everything. But first we want this one. Background image component, that's it. So this asks for an image, which is the or what we could do, of course. No, what am I doing? We can just reuse this, but give it a bunch of fields. So we want the yeah, background summary view is a card already, so we can have this be a just need to put a bunch of fields in here. Final colors. Just gonna replace some stuff. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So screw all this. Ooh, actually. On Slack, yeah, we need to have some control over what happens when those buttons are pressed. Need to put something in here. Yeah, okay, so stack. This is the stack right here, so this goes in. Can I put something on the right? Trailing. Fucking. Get out. Get out. Where's that creature? Oh, there it is. That little critter. Trailing is widget.trailing. I do have, yeah, okay. Dot trailing, or else it's a container. Yep. Okay. Final colors, card background color. And then we have a final widget trailing. And this will be... So I don't want this user summary to... I'm torn apart. No, I'm just gonna... Okay, I'm gonna undo this. And I am gonna do the user controls view. Summary background image. They are alike, but like the top one... Because... Let me reiterate once more. So these are all the users that are in the users group, right? And at the top over here is where the user's own profile is going to live. So that user summary background image component. So let's make this app bar whatever it was again, and then use this to create a list view. So first, let's put up the user itself, our own user. So that's going to be a user summary view of to get a user. I'll make that work in a minute. So the user controls view will contain a background component, and we need to pass in the profile image. Now that is going to be the same as over here. Yeah. Final user. I'm gonna refactor this soon. Just want to make this work so our UI is kind of done. Then we can add functionality again. The controls view. Stop. So this means that on our init state, we can do this. Well, that was unnecessary. Final network image, file image. Oh. Or actually just image provider. There we go. So that's going to be this. Profile image is going to be that. Yeah. Let's just try this out actually. So if I do this, nothing happens. That's bad. Title, background color. So this is in a list view, but it's complaining. That's the home body. So that's a list view within a list view. Is that an issue? It's given unbounded height. That kind of makes sense. But this does work. Yeah. Let's see. we get the, let's see, map user. Basically, what I want to do is, just get this into a, let's see, children dot add. Let's do an insert here. Insert add 0 the element, and the element is gonna be a user summary view, no, user control view, and the control view needs to be imported. Control view, what? Controls view. So there we go. Can be to map this into widget. Nice. So there we go. And then add a snapshot.data.first. There we go. Okay, so now we can start working on that user controls view. Or actually, let me put up my own page. That's a bit nicer. Home body. User.data.where. First where. Does it go? Yeah. User dot first name dot lower equals Jeroen. There we go. That's me. So now we want to limit this. So this is now constraint box, but what this is gonna be is a sized box, a height of 150, for example. There we go. So we have that user stuff. Then we're gonna have that whole list tile malarkey. Basically the same, but with a few distinct differences. Status component, also want that. There we go. But this needs to be white. And then this stuff needs to be font, color. Actually, we can just give it a text style. Relaxing music and a guy talking about shit I sort of understand. I'm as chill as I could ever be. Nice. Good stuff. So that's going to be just put a text style in here. Text style. So this is stateless. So this needs to be required. And if it's not, oh right, final text style. Text style. Oh. Still text style. High five. Dev Angels high fives brain fruits very gently in a calm and relaxing manner. Hand hug. Fucking hell. Nice. Very nice, boys. Just like that, really. Just that awkward, slow kind of. Let's see. Text here. textile. Textile is not null. Or you know what? Widget. Oh wait, textile. Or else a new textile. Because we don't care. So. Nope, not you. Nope, not you. Nope, not you. You. Go like that and go like that. There we go. So that's white now. And that means that we can start working on the trailing stuff. Let's put a box in there. Let's see what happens. Where is that placed? There we go. Cool. So we can. Ooh, Vailer7464. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. So let's put something else in the user components. We want a user services view. Now I'm only gonna make the UI for this, and I'll do the functionality in a later episode. Just keep track of stuff I am doing. Cool. Let's see. Anyone know if null is there by default in SQL? It depends on what you set as your default to your schema. Explain. I'm going to use enzyme smart type. Use your data management tool to check out your table structure. That. Just that. Stateful. Now, let's see. What we want to do is structure this in a way that makes sense. So this is user services view, which means that we can have a row of which the main axis size is minimal, and the children will be the following. Where is our, let's see, somewhere we had all those icon stuff. There we go. So let's take that, don't need it there, and put that shit over here. And then let's see, this children, let's just display display an icon for each of these. WhatsApp icon data, Slack icon data, Zoom icon data, dot map data icon to list. We're not using this. Let's do. So this is user services view. Import that. Yes. There we go. So those are the 3 icons. And this will mean see, let's put this in a card with 0 elevation. That looks better. Have a bit of margin. Oh, this needs to be a right, like that. Oh, that's around, not inside. So padding. Let's see. So maybe we want. So first of all, we want to have callbacks for each of these. Let's just build the UI. Yeah. So widget build service. What's that gonna be? Service component. And this will take in the main color, and this will be first of all context, then main color that we're going to use, and then the on tap. This will be a void callback. And what else? The icon. Then of course, string service name. Let's require this as well. Oops. Turn null for now. Bam. So, let's see. Let's see. We have a. Basically, we want to return a card. I love cards. With a child in it, which will be a row of. What's that gonna be? So this needs some padding first of all. Service name. Let's put that icon next to it. Icon data. Oh, let's rename that. Icon data. And put a sized box in this with a width of 5 to give it some space. No. And now we just return a column. And the children is going to be build service component context, and the icon data is going to be tab icon data. Main color is going to be colors green. On tap, we're not going to use yet, and the service name is going to be WhatsApp. Let's see how this looks. Whoops! I fucked something up. On tap is required. Okay, on tap. There's your on tap. So there we go. Now this column, main exercise needs to be minimal, of course. Now this row's main exercise as well. Perhaps that's everything. we're having. There we go. So let's get that icon to use main color. Whoops. So let's see. Available on WhatsApp. Let's see. Let's add required. Let's see. This will be a tool is active. So this will be true. Is active is true. Now let's copy this and put for icon data will be Slack. Icon data will be blue. Server's name will be Slack. This won't be active. See about that. There we go. So that will mean that oh, you know, get away. I'm not scared of them. Just annoying at most. So we have Slack, and then we want to disable this, which means that we'll have an opacity in over here. Opacity. Opacity is active 1.0, else 0.6 maybe. The elevation will be 1.0 much. Doesn't seem like it. 2 is active, or else let's look at our what happens if we make this wide so we can see what we're working with. Elevation of 2 is quite something. So let's make the default 1. Now the margin on this card, I want to edit that a bit. Const edge sets to all. Is that more? There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, Scott, thank you. I thought you were already following. Apparently not. Or maybe it's that glitch again where it tells you to twice that you're following. Anyway, it's fine. So that will be inactive, and yeah. Actually, let's add something to the top of this. So a stack with a line. The alignment will be alignment dot top left. Child will have some padding. Or actually, let's just make it text. Your profile style is text style. Color is colors.white. And then this will have some padding. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's cool. That makes it more obvious that you're looking at your own profile. Cool. I was my gaming accounts for updates. I made this to keep the names I use for Flutter stuff consistent. Ah, okay. Flash taken. Guess who? Scott and I came back at the same time. Yep. Let's see. So that's the user's profile, and then they can turn on WhatsApp. Or choose not to use them at all. Now, you know what? Let's align all of this to the right. So cross-axis alignment dot end. Yeah, there we go. And I want to make this a bit smaller, or basically everything. First of all, let's get the icon a bit smaller. I define a height. No, it's size. Oh, doesn't. Oh, it's a. Right, so 2 is like tiny. That's what I mean. 15 is legible. How about 17? That's cool. I'm happy with that. So let's just add zoom to that. And let's this as on zoom tapped. Well, this will be Slack. On zoom. To zoom, this is gonna be black. Why not? On zoom on WhatsApp tapped, and let's get that from over here. So these are the callbacks that are gonna fire when there's a when somebody tapped on one of the buttons. On WhatsApp, on Slack, on Zoom. So Jay, now that I'm finally actually here, what's the app about? Is it a pager? Yes, it's the pager app that we were thinking about building, or that you came up with. So that's what I'm making right now. And currently doing UI, already have some modeling. A bat signal? Well, if you have a look at the icon, I mean, what do you think of that? Is that what you imagined? So let's see. We have the services here. It's true. Because that's neat. Okay. This turns into final. This dot. There we go. Right, because this is I like the one you did of the zoom icon, but this will do. Yeah. Well, this is for more than only Zoom, right? It's for WhatsApp, Slack, and Zoom currently, but we can expand services as we go. Not quite with the system that I have right now, but it's possible. So this icon will be the Zoom icon data. There we go. So this is active. Oh, true. I mean, what I'm thinking of doing is, how about this? This is really hacky. But what if I put a card in here, and that will have a margin? Let's see, that will have an elevation of 0. No margin currently. Let's make this color is active. Color is dark green. I'm basically making it so it has a border. I could do this way easier, but wow. 2018's a hex. That's nice. Well done. There we go. That's kind of a border. It's ugly as hell, but let's see. A bit big, right? Let's give this a bit more of an easy color. Nah, I don't like it. And go back to here, and so that's what we're currently online for. Now I could do a status indicator. Let's do that, like that. Yeah. So let's do a. Let's see. Does Flutter vertical divider? Hey, we have. Oh, Nesh again. Wow, everybody's just gonna keep making new accounts to follow me up. Very nice. It's going to be a date in less than a year. Yep. So, divide tiles. So what I want to do is add a divide tile. No, okay. Container. And this will have a width of 2. Color. Where's that gray? That is freaking visible. How about this? It is still invisible, literally. There we go. So now we want that width. But we do it like this. That width will be like 7. Even smaller. I'm trying to create a vertical divider. 1.5 and a height of 20. Let's see. Why not have decorated box? Border all green. Yeah, I just DebFS. Oh, how many years of coding experience do you have? Sorry, you slipped through. You didn't really slip through all the other people chatting. But I have 2.5 years of coding experience. Almost 3. Yeah. There's your answer. So dev, I tried to do like the border thing, but didn't really like it in the end. So, but that's okay. So how about this? It's okay. Let's make that a bit lighter gray. 100. There we go. Add a sized box with a width of what's that going to be, 10? That's a bit too much. How about this? And then we're gonna have the indicator. Indicator. So that's gonna be a circle avatar, and the background color is active. Colors.green, else colors.gray. That's a tad too big for my taste. So let's add padding over here, and this is going to be horizontal. Nope, symmetric. Horizontal. There we go. And now this needs to be a tad smaller. What's the point in code you just used to show a color picker? It's native in Visual Studio Code. So if you hover over the colors thing, you get all the information about the colors class. And if you hover over a color, for example gray, you get all this information. That's all in Visual Studio Code natively, out of the box. So this needs a radius 6.0. I'm not sure how big that's nice. Cool. Okay. This is cool. I think I'll keep it at this for now. Just add a gesture detector. Let's see. Yeah, the Flutter plugin. Yeah, this is I really don't like IntelliJ for a bunch of reasons, but whatever. So we need to put this in. Let's put this in Inkwell, because that'll inkwell on tab. Or let's actually cool kids use VS Code. Exactly. Detector. So does that have all these on double tap on pen? Whoa. I just want an on pressed. That's all. So let's see. Put this in a button on pressed. How about this? And then the on tap. Ooh, that makes it a bit bigger than intended. We could remove the card stuff. Oh wait, am I putting this? Let me just switch with parent. There we go. That's better, first of all. Yeah, okay, and now I just need to get this to get back to its original spot. Could actually remove card. We could actually not remove the card. So this is a color. And it doesn't do anything. Okay, let's get all this back. Yeah, card. Just detector with on tap. You need to do a bio about what you do. Right, need to add a bio. Wait, yeah. Okay, depfs. Do you mean that inside the app, or just me in general? Just my lighting a bit. There we go. That's better. It's gotten dark outside. It is late, so I'm gonna finish this up in a bit. Okay, so let's see. We haven't defined. Alright, yeah. Okay. On WhatsApp tabbed. Debug. Print. It's app tapped. On Slack tapped and on Zoom tapped. Cool. Let's change these to regular print. Okay. That is all nice and well. A Call of Dice was a great stream. Cheers. Thanks. General in Twitch. I'll see what I can do with my bio stuff. Depths. Just first try to make this. Make this work. Let's see, what does this build? Raw material button, and then the where is it? Padding button theme of context. Okay. Const edge insets dot all 0. Does this work? There we go. That works. Okay, cool. So, depths. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So I think that's all for right now. What we could do is, let's see, service component. So this takes in a, well, at least this should take in a user. This dot user, final user. Let's see. Because now we can say user dot for each, or rather widget dot user dot for each. Let's services. Alex Savage, or Alex Sav. CH Savage. Thanks for the follow. Dot for each service. Service name active. So we can map this actually. This will return a widget. Children argument map. I know that's why I'm returning a widget. Or a map. I mean. Why is this still complaining? Oh, widget map from a map to a widget. Nope. That was what color theme is that in VS Code? One dark. Yep. That is one dark. Oh god, I just want to finish this. This maps from a map. So, oh, this will automatically return another map, won't it? Oh, wait, so what's that? What's that? What's that? That other one. Like where you filter, reduce? Try. Well, okay, never mind. That won't work. So the children will be, let's see, final list of widget column child. Will be a new list, and then gotcha. And then the column children, so that is widget.user.services Let me turn down my volume. Dot for each, and now we get name is active, and now we're going to say actually we need the I'm gonna change this later on. I'm just gonna get this working for now and change this later on. Let me actually write it down already. Change, so that's gonna be change change services to class. Service name is active, icon, stuff like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just finish this. So this will be column children add, and then we're gonna add a new build service component. Y1. Oh. Go. Icon data will be let's just make an icon for let's just take like any icon for now. Doesn't really matter. Is active is active. Service name is name. Main color is colors.orange for now, and or let's just make it gonna be black, and this is gonna be it's last on tap. Debug print name button tapped. There we go. Now I have heard this song way too many times. Oh, it's not on. Ah, go. Okay, so there we go. Let's put that here. Okay, so now we are, I think we are ready. So control view, this takes in the user. And this control view needs the user, which we have to do on the home body. That should be complaining right about now. Control view, no, because it already, okay. There we go. So these are the service names. Slack button tapped. Okay, this is really slow. Wait, only the Slack button works? Wait, no, there we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Full restart. WhatsApp. 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 Slack. Zoom. Why is it there? What the hell? Something is definitely wrong with my buttons here. Oh well. We'll get to that at a later date. So this is it for now. I have let's see, and this is fix buttons. Okay, so actually now, let's see, let's add this to the other one. So let's go to our home body and add this to our user summary view. So just like this. Then define no untapped, or well, we should, but so now there we go. Now we'll see what they're online on and what they're not online on. So I like this. I'm gonna edit this, I think, so only the icons are there for the services they use that make more sense. Overall, I like this. And, oh, WhatsApp works. It's just the top of this doesn't work. Yes. Zoom works. Yeah, most of it works. Okay, cool. Well, I like this UI. We've done a bunch. This episode again was 3 hours and 40 minutes. I think I'll. Is your app cross-platform for iOS and Android? Yes. This will also run on an iPhone. Like this is what it would look like on iPhone. Basically the same. Now this is an Android emulator, but whatever. So yeah, because Flutter compiles to native iOS and Android code. Yeah, so thank you for joining me again. It was a long stream this time. I'm probably gonna make the stream shorter since that's more easy to manage for people to watch later and to watch online, right? 3.5 hours is a lot of time. So I'll probably make the stream shorter and do less in one stream, so we have more time to focus on what's important. But yeah, thank you. If you want to see more of these tutorials, be sure to follow me on Twitter at GenericTyping. Be sure to follow me on Twitch if you want to get notifications on when the new streams are happening. And thank you much for watching. And again, to the people who have followed me, I'm now at 100 followers. Yay! Celebration! I can't play the track because Twitch and YouTube, but yeah. So that's really cool. So thank you everybody who had followed, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, I think. Not sure. Well, we'll see. You'll get a notification. Well, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.